Welcome back to the Cricket Matters podcast. Today we're talking about why cricket players must do in-season strength training. Now this is something we see quite a bit, don't we, James? People train enthusiastically right up until the season, and then it just starts to gradually just drop, just little by little by little, and then eventually they're not training at all. But we are here to tell you that it is vitally important to continue your training in season. Is it not? And why is it important, James?
Well, there's multiple reasons, but you're right. Not just sometimes, as we're seeing at the moment, we're having some talks with not a lot of athletes, but there's some athletes already who, for the month of May, have not trained at all in the gym or done anything, and they've come to us asking about, hey, my performance is dropping. I'm not scoring runs, not taking wickets, and also I'm injured. Now, we see it time and time again. People train enthusiastically. They're training the cricket. They're practicing the nets. They're going to the gym. But season starts, and then it just goes out the window. It doesn't become a priority anymore. They just think about playing for Saturday, whether in terms of batting, bowling, practice, but also strength training and fitness work. Now, it's finding a balance. But what we know is that the best athletes always, always, always train in season. They make it a priority. They get themselves to the gym. They do it. Because what we're doing is we're trying to build that resistance to injury, first and foremost. We're trying to maintain muscle mass, right? In terms of maintaining it throughout the season. We're trying to maintain that explosiveness, which we don't want to lose at the same time. But it just makes you more game ready and more switched on as well. If you stop training properly, it affects match day performance. If you don't go to nets and practice and hitting balls, well, you're not going to score runs. You can't just rock up on a Saturday and hope for the best. You've got to hit balls. Same likewise in terms of training. You have to come up and start doing a more focused effort in the gym to stay training in season, because the best way to get stronger is don't lose muscle mass and strength in the first place. That is one of those things. What's Mike Boyle's famous quote, he says?
Yeah, our good friend Mike Boyle, he says, the best way to get stronger is to not get weaker. It's as simple as that, really, because he talks about it being when you get back into off-season again after your season's finished, it's a waste of time trying to regain the strength that you had. You're just wasting, a couple of 2 or 3 weeks building that strength back up, when if you maintain it during the season, you've already got that starting point, and then you can get stronger. Off-season is the time to get stronger. In-season is the time to maintain the strength you've gained.
Absolutely. And now, when we talk about strength training in season, we're not talking about going to failure, feeling battered and broken. It's far from it.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Exactly. We take the volume down, right? Or we decrease the intensity or the weight down. We still want to keep explosive reps happening, right? So you may take 70% of your 1 rep max of something, and we may be doing 8 reps of that, where you're leaving multiple reps in the tank. We're maintaining this explosiveness throughout the time. But it is an important factor. It has an impact on your performance levels. It has an impact on your ability to resist injury.
Yep.
And it has an impact in your overall, weight as well. People put on weight.
Yeah, you're going to put on weight, and that's, again, one of the worst things you can do during the season. You're going to get slower. You're going to get more
heavier,
prone to injury. And if you are slower, you are inevitably going to get slower between the wickets, which means you might get out, whereas you might not have got out otherwise. There's
exactly the same with bowling. It puts more stress on the body when bowling. If you're a fast bowler and you're carrying an extra couple of kilos, in some cases, I've seen people put on 7 to 8 kilos over the course of the season. Right?
7 to 8 kilos.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if you think about this now, it's quite funny actually. In terms of the cricket changing room, people bring sweets in. Cardiff, you see, is brilliant at the moment. The selection of food at the moment during the course of a game is insane. From Jaffa cakes to to fruit gums to Danish pastries to everything at the moment. Everyone's bringing all this stuff in at the middle of the table.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with a bit of a treat, but you have to do your strength training outside of that to maintain your weight. Because if you don't,
you put on weight. That's it. And the beers afterwards. And you name it, it just carries on. But it's a priority. You've got to stay athletic. It's a long season. right? And the more unathletic you become, the more it impacts your performance. So you've still got to do your strength training, you've still got to do your jumps, your plyos, all this type of stuff. Not as much, minimum two times a week, ideally.
Yeah, I was good. Two times a week is the best. And it doesn't have to be long either, 30 minutes, in, out, full body workout, couple of sets, you're done. That's
exactly. That's it. For us, the biggest bang for our buck is kettlebell swings. You have your kettlebell swings, you get that's a deadlifting movement, and it's a power exercises in one in terms of explosiveness.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
If you are proficient in Olympic lifts, then Olympic lift, a couple of sets of an Olympic lift, and then a trap bar deadlift or a single leg squat or something like that is great. And push and a pull. There you go.
And do a Turkish get up, if you know what Turkish get up is.
Do a Turkish, absolutely.
It's a full body exercise. It just keeps it simple, and we move on. It's not about going stiff. It's about becoming strong, feel powerful, motivated, and activating the right muscles and explosiveness that you need to do to perform. It's as simple as that. So, again, for all the people out there who are not training at the moment in our teams that we see the compliance levels. It is really important, and it's not time to take the foot off the pedal now. It's time to put the foot on, because the season has only just got going. We're only a month into the season.
Exactly. So there you go, guys. Make sure you are maintaining your training during the in-season. That is it for today. Please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. And if you'd like our free training plan, then go to cricketmatters.com/train. And remember, our goal is to make you a better cricketer.